Now with 2 regions done, all that was left was to take down Violator in Terminus range. We start off by being rejected by the Augurs after they got mad that we fought back against the Order for them. So we gotta go to the only Augur that was exiled, called Defiant Calder. And we have to help him bring back a sacred relic to their people so that Alder can come back and so that we can also talk with the rest of the Augurs. After we get the relic though, we start hearing voices of a woman who told us to search for the Siren and the Iridium, which are these purple crystals that are around the planet, and that I guess they're the key. After we talk to Calder about this, he points us in the direction of where we might be able to find the Siren. We end up finding the Siren, who turned out to be another Vault Hunter called Amara. She is here on Kairos to search for another Siren called Lilith, and so we decided to help her out by breaking into a lab that was used for experimenting Iridium on people to get them to go to this phase dimension that is only accessible with Iridium. After we find out about what Lictor was doing, we move on to having to defeat Lictor, which we can only get to him through this phase dimension portals. Once we were able to make it to Lictor, his boss fight was pretty solid, as he turned out to be this crazy creation with a giant iridium crystal at the top of his body, and that was his weak point in the first phase. But when we get to the second phase is when it gets a little crazy, as it teleports the arena into the phase dimension. We were able to defeat him in the phase dimension and get the bolt, but as soon as we were about to use the portal to get out, we run into a familiar face, as it turns out to be RJ, as he is still alive. So after we thought he died from a knife in the chest, Lictor actually took RJ to experiment on him and actually ended up turning RJ into the first male with Siren abilities, which I guess has never happened before. But after the conversation of him hating on Lilith and saying he's going to keep her trapped in the phase dimension, he used his powers to kick us out of the phase dimension, and we end up back on Kairos. After this, we go to celebrate with the Augurs for Lictor being defeated, and at the end we get our story trophy here.